Yeah, well, I've always been really fit and active, and I played football until I was 37. And after that, I needed something else, so I started running. It quickly spiraled into ultra running, which was obviously a big strain on the body. And I was fine for years. Then it all came to a head. I did a long ultra 50K in hot conditions, and nearly straight away after that, I couldn't sleep. And that would have been down to deficiencies in magnesium, potassium, and sodium. But at the time, I didn't have a clue, so I just carried on as I was, trying, and the sleep just got worse and worse. And because I wasn't sleeping, that spiraled into other things like issues with my gut and fatigue and everything else. So I went to like CBT. I went to loads of people trying to find a way out of it, and I couldn't. I spent loads of money and got a bit desperate. And finally, I saw Anne Marie on Facebook, and it was something completely different. It was about finding a scientific reason, a cause in the body of why it was happening, not just because I knew it wasn't in my mind. I was getting told all the time it was all in my mind, and I knew it wasn't. So this interested me, what Anne Marie was offering. So I went for it, and results have been brilliant, basically. It worked.
For
I was getting 3 to 4 hours sleep a night, and I literally woke up every hour. I slept 2 hours without waking up. It was amazing. So that's how bad my sleep was, and it just wasn't getting any better at all. It just took ages and ages to get better. Of When I went on the program with Anne Marie, we addressed the nutrient deficiencies and the neurotransmitter issues I had, and eventually it's worked. Just took a few months. Well, I saw another person. I'd seen loads online, and I went to see someone in person who was what 5-star rating. Spent 160 quid on an hour's meeting, and all he'd tell me was it was all in my mind, and I knew it wasn't. I knew it was a waste of time, so I knew I had to do something different. And luckily, I saw your advert on Facebook at the same time, so I just contacted you, and the rest is history.
because I in the Facebook ad mentioned working on the body and stuff. So
That's it.
was that the main reason that you chose to work with me?
Yeah, because if you're offering CBT or anything like that, I wouldn't have been interested because it just wasn't working for me. So it was something completely different, and I knew something to do with heavy running that had made something go wrong in my body. So I needed to find out what it was, and you were offering that.
Like you mentioned a couple of them, but could you just repeat them again, kind of in the results? What we found were your main issues that had nothing to do with CBT-I, but that we found through the testing.
Yeah, I had massive deficiencies in magnesium, sodium, um, what was it, potassium. I had too much copper in my body, so and so I needed to take that out. Uh, a binder needed to take the heavy metals out of my body. That was through my whole system being dysregulated. It, the deficiencies eventually led to problems in my gut. My gut I had H. pylori and bacterial overgrowth in my stomach, and we had to target those by killing them in my stomach. And eventually, once we'd done that, rebuild my gut microbiome with supplements, and you could see through my overnight HRV how it was really low at the beginning, and once we'd killed them and we rebuilt it, it rose steadily after that. So you just see the correlation, and also I had low dopamine. My adrenal gland was really struggling, so we had to help that, and also my thyroid wasn't working properly. So there was a lot of issues, and we had to address that as well through supplements and diet. and it all seems to be going well now. It was HIV, but also of my job. I'm a builder, and it's obviously heavy physical work, and I've just been really, really tired, like way too tired, obviously through what's happening to my body. And the last 2 or 3 months, I've been back to normal again. Well, the last probably 2 months, I can work fully all day without feeling tired. So that's the biggest sign that I was getting better. Yeah. Also, my son always wants to play football in the garden, and I was struggling to do it with him a few months back, and now I'm back out there playing with him every day again.
That's
And
great. Brilliant.
yeah, we just got more energy for everything basically. Testing was the biggest thing because it identified exactly what was wrong with me. The testing was the best thing, and once we knew that, we knew how to address it. That was the most important thing to me, I think. Obviously, the check-ins as well really helped when I wasn't sure about something. So I asked, and you were always on hand to let me know what the answer, basically.
And what advice would you give someone who is looking for help with their sleep and they're thinking about this, or what advice would you give?
Well, I can only say about my own experience, and it's changed my life completely because I didn't know what to do. I was completely stuck before I found this. And if you if your CBT hasn't worked for you, then well, for me, this was the answer. So I'll imagine there's a lot of people in the same boat as me. If CBT is not working, then it'll be another reason within your body. And Anne-Marie's the best at identifying what that reason is. I think that's yeah, and yeah, I recommend it fully. Just thank you, basically, that I've got my life back.
Oh, you're very welcome. Um, yeah, and it's great to see, the testing revealed the roadmap, but actually, you embraced it fully, diligently, did everything without questioning. You did the method. Was it was shown in the results, but you actually, went and did it, and that's the key. You're now seeing your sleep
Yeah.
fantastic, your energy, everything. So you were a brilliant client. So
Right, cheers.
yeah,
I already had quite a healthy diet, but the last 4 or 5 months I've ate, well, extremely well. But all the supplements as well. Yeah, I've just both of them worked alongside each other and worked basically. Yeah. Like the only supplement that didn't seem to work with me was the methylated B12 for some reason. It just kept my heart rate elevated when I wanted to go to bed and I couldn't sleep. And I stopped taking it and it went back to normal again straight away. It was weird. I don't know if that's because I already had decent levels in my body. I'm not sure. That's the only one that didn't seem to work.
yeah, yeah. And sometimes it's a reaction to it, but we did see it was low for you in a few places, so
Yeah,
that's why we recommended it. But yeah, but you did the right thing, and usually, you
yeah,
report it to us, but you know yourself in your own body if it's not working, and we course correct. In your case, you just stop it.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, after it just went back, everything went well again after that. So